So there are some coins that are ready to do 100x's or more this bull cycle that can turn a few $1,000s into millions. And I'm gonna share with you those coins in this video. And I'm as well gonna share with you those low cap meme coins that are very tiny now and that could pull even higher gains. So let's get into today's video, guys. And to start, as of today, we have meme coins by far one of the strongest narratives. And even though a lot of big influencers now today are pushing AI coins, are pushing gaming coins, today meme coins are by far the biggest in their market cap, combined with a 65 billion, almost 66 billion dollars in their market cap. Compared that to AI with all the hype and all the big influencers trying to push it, and even trying to say now that the new retail that is gonna come, that is gonna be our exit liquidity, is gonna buy AI coins because it's simpler to understand. And they even say gaming coins are gonna do those, even though those narratives are not bad to be into or be exposed to. But by far today we can see that meme coins are the biggest gainers, and we choose to believe our eyes and we choose to believe what the data is telling us. And it's been known historically that most of the retail buys meme coins. Now here, guys, we get Book of Meme rallying, trying to get back to that 19 level, which I've been sharing with you guys. And I've told you as well, once Book of Meme comes back here and rallies, we're gonna see another meme coin season. And now today we're seeing as well Dog we've had just flipped Arbitrum, and a few days ago was even above Atom or Cosmos, a previous cycle coin, a utility coin. And you can see here now, guys, that people don't care. People just want to make money. People just want to buy what can provide stronger gains. And even though Arbitrum now is a better utility coin, it's a layer 2 on it, it has staking, it has all these white paper stuff that those utility geeks love to read about. Dog we've had now today flipped it, and we've seen recently as well Shiba Inu for a while was above AVAX, and now AVAX is slightly above it with only a $2 billion above it. I do think Shiba Inu is gonna flip it again and come back up. But here, guys, the point is, if you are following my channel, or if you've been trading meme coins recently, or if you've been in the crypto space recently, you've noticed that meme coins are by far the biggest gainers. And I do believe personally, guys, that they are gonna be the coins that are gonna make those massive gains, right? No matter what these big influencers are gonna try to say, they are pushing AI coins, they are pushing gaming coins, even though I personally bought some, but way in the dip, way before they even talk about it. I talked about 0x AI and PAL AI way back in the last year, and as you can see here on my Discord that you can join, by the way, it's free to join, link in the description. We're gonna close it soon. I talked about those way before as I got into them, but now I see that they are overhyped and they did not give as much bigger returns as meme coins. At the same period, I bought Pepe coin, I bought BONK, I bought many other ladies, I bought many other meme coins that are way ahead of PAL AI. So PAL AI now is at $500 million in its market cap, and Pepe coin is at $3.4 billion in its market cap, which is way higher. I got way higher returns, which means now, which I do think, and which the data is showing us now here today, that whatever top AI coin or whatever top gaming coin is gonna underperform any of the meme coins that are lower here, that I'm gonna as well share with you on today's video. It's gonna be way outperformed, as you can see now, guys. PAL AI 500 million and Pepe coin 3.4 billion, which is almost a 7x return over PAL AI, which both I got into the same time, but Pepe coin outperformed it. Pepe coin outperformed it by far. So you can see here today that any utility coin is gonna be slower than any meme coin. And if you're watching today's video, you are probably wondering, all right, so I want to be allocated to meme coins and I want to capture the biggest gains this bull cycle. So let's get into it here. And first of all, I want to start with this because I see a lot of people coming and gambling on meme coins, and they go to the DEX screener and they start gambling and lose money, and they do not have what actually is needed. They don't have a long-term view. We are still on a bull market. I do think this bull market gonna last up until mid or last 2026, and a lot of people are forgetting about the long-term vision. So first of all, guys, I want to share with you the coins that are safer, quote unquote, because nothing is safe in the cryptocurrency anyways, but coins that are safer, that can expose you to the meme coin sector without having to log in every day to day trade or to lose your money trying to catch the next big thing, right? So we're gonna start with Jupiter, which is basically the DeFi platform that people use to buy and sell meme coins on Solana. And we've seen now Solana is the biggest gainer, or the biggest blockchain that is used right now to trade in general, which is now the Binance or the ETH of the previous cycle. cycle. So this means, guys, just by being exposed to the Solana ecosystem, this bull cycle, there is enough money to be made there. With now Jupiter could do a 10x from here, or GTO, which is as well on that Solana ecosystem, could do a 20x, or Radium that I've been talking about, which is basically, you all know now about if you've been trading on Solana, it's the DeFi or the swap that facilitate trading as well on Solana, could do as well a 30x from today's prices. This gives you an exposure, in my opinion, to the meme coin space, to the Solana meme coin space, without having to go through the troubles and trying to guess which top meme coin is gonna rally next. You just by being on those, you're exposed to those things. That's why I'm really bullish on Raid, as I just think this Radium coin is gonna be basically one of those top DeFi plays this bull cycle. And as I said, we are still going ahead, we're still having a long-term vision here. And also now a lot of people are forgetting about the top alpha coins that could still gain or put in a lot of gains in the future or in this bull market, and they already established themselves, which gives some sort of a safer play, safer gains, without having to go through the troubles of worrying about the rug pull scams and all that. So we got Pepe coin that I do think now, guys, one coin should put, or at least in my opinion, I do think now one coin or one meme coin is gonna put $100 billion in its market cap this bull cycle. It could be Dogecoin, it could be Shiba Inu, it could be WIF, it could be Pepe, it could be Floki, it could be BONK or Book of Meme, right? But my bets are on Pepe. So basically Pepe is on the 8 chain, and Pepe is on big exchanges, even though it's not on base yet. And this would be the catalyst basically to send Pepe coin into this new price discovery, like going to $14 billion or running straight to that 40 billion. The same thing we've seen with Shiba Inu, running from the 3.3 or $3.4 billion in its market cap to that $14 billion in its market cap on one weekly candle. The same thing could happen to either Pepe coin or Dog we've had as soon as one of those get listed on Coinbase. I do think now Coinbase is kind of like just watching what's happening, and they possibly could list both of them at the same time and use that as a hype and get more volume to their exchanges, because that's how they make money. We've seen the same thing happening in the past. Binance listed Floki and Pepe coin at the same time, and usually these big exchanges, they like to do those things where they kind of pick few good meme coins or altcoins or whatever you want to call them and list them at the same time. So I do think now Pepe or Dog we've had could have the same thing playing out for them. And that's one of the catalysts that could send Pepe and Dog we've had rallying to that above 10 billion, which is gonna be the shocker, which is gonna start the meme coin season. But anyways, to come back to that fact that Pepe coin, Dog we've had could pull a 10 to 30x, the catalyst could be this, and one of them could pull that $100 billion in its market cap. So we still have to see which one of those, but I do think those are still strong meme coins, meme plays for the future, safer, no need to go risk or any of that. We got also Floki 10 to 20x, even 30x, BONK 10 to 20x. Now recently I started buying Book of Meme when it dipped. I've been telling you about that, and it could also do a 10 or 20x because now it's a top meme coin. It's seen that massive rally. People still remember that, people are still watching it, it's still fresh, it has a lot of daily volume. And the thing with Book of Meme is it's hard for it to compete now with Pepe coin, Floki, Dog we've had. But the thing is, it could run faster. That's why I have that faster here. It could do a fast 10 20x, because just simply when we see that meme coin season or one of those shockers like Dog we've had, Floki get listed on Coinbase or something like that, the human brain is funny enough right now, is people forget easily, and as soon as prices start to trend down, people just move on with their life. They forget what it feels like or what happens usually when the hype comes back or one huge news comes to the space. And also Book of Meme got a low market cap as well, below $1 billion. Now it's going to that $1 billion. I do think it's gonna happen today or tomorrow, which why I am long on it. And this could mean as soon as Pepe, Dog we've had get those huge rallies, Book of Meme gonna be faster because it's a lower market cap. And then we get Grok. Now we've been following the channel, you know I've been talking about Grok. Grok is a meme coin, believe it or not. It has nothing to do with the real Grok, AI Grok, anything like that. But we've seen in the past with Dogecoin that anything linked with Elon Musk kind of rallies. Now Grok has been growing or steadily pumping while nobody's noticing. It went from that $20 million in its market cap to $100 million in its market cap. Now it's around around 91 million. And the reason why is, first of all, once we're gonna get that huge meme coin season, full on retail, full on everybody is back to the space, full on craziness going on, reason is gonna leave, people are just gonna be on that Twitter scrolling, and Grok is always there. And what if now Elon Musk starts tweeting about Grok, or even now their Twitter page is a parody, a Grok parody page, and what if, just what if, Elon Musk starts tweeting about it, right? Maybe sees it as a fun way to promote his own Grok AI. And then we've got also the degens that's gonna come, and the way meme coins work is they work on a social level where people love a meme coin and they talk about it to their friends. So you can imagine now, or at least that's what I'm thinking, now in the future when people are gonna be full on meme coin mania and bull market and all that, they're gonna be chilling on a Saturday night with their friends, drinking and whatnot, and then talking about meme coins, which meme coin are you buying, which meme coin are you buying, and then it's gonna be simpler and easier to think about Grok because it's a simple name. Everyone can remember it because they've probably seen it on the news, they've probably seen it on X or Twitter, they've probably seen it already. So it's kind of a catchy, quick name to remember and to share with friends. That's why I'm super bullish on it. Now it's at 91 billion. I will keep accumulating this even if it drops to a 50 million or below. I'm gonna still accumulate, but I do think it's kinda possibly range between that 50 to 200 million dollars in its market cap before a real rally, before we see Bitcoin mooning or we see Pepe or something listed on Coinbase and starting the next meme coin season. So this can pull an 40x, which is a pretty low target, or even 100x from these prices today. That's why I'm bullish on it. That's why it's on the alpha meme play. In my opinion, is a safer play. Now it's less safer than Pepe, Floki, WEF and all that, but it does fit well onto that alpha meme play. It's just still early, so it's harder to kind of see it now, but I do think in the future, once it's gonna start to rally, people are gonna see it. The same thing that happened with Toshi, which is now on the beta memes. So Toshi could pull as well a 50x or 100x. Toshi now is at $180 million in its market cap. Now if it goes to the $20 billion in its market cap, it's 100x. Now we've seen recently Brett on the base chain. So Toshi is as well on the base chain, and I've been talking about it since it was at $10 million in its market cap. And back then it was hard for people to imagine that one day Coinbase chain is gonna be a meme coin chain. I've been here for a while. I've seen last year, early last year, when the base chain started and all that, first meme coins that launched were meme coins, and one was Bold, which ran to $100 million in its market cap, but then it rocked. But then that time I was thinking, all right, so this is a sign that we could see this in the future, back when everyone was bearish and your favorite crypto YouTuber was still thinking we are in a bear market. And then recently we've seen Brett. So Brett pulled a $600 million in its market cap. Granted, I missed that. The thing here, guys, is we're investing, right? We're investing, we're not gambling. So the thing is, we're always thinking long term. 1 year, 2 years, what can happen? Can I pull a 20x or a 50x? Can I actually have past performance to judge future performance and actually make a thesis and put a solid amount of money on a coin that I do think has those things and actually make it, right? So usually that's hard to do with fresh coins, but the thesis behind Toshi was still right, because now we've seen suddenly everyone on Twitter X started talking about meme coins on base chain. Just out of the blue, everyone just found out about it, right? But the OGs have been talking about this forever. And what did that do is, once we seen that, Toshi rallied. So Toshi benefited from that base chain narrative that we just seen now in recent weeks. So this means Toshi has that power to keep adding to its market cap going forward. Even if Brett doesn't survive or something happened to Brett or Brett crashes from here, Toshi has already a solid base, a solid support. People have been accumulating for a while. People are buying for the long term, and it's on the base chain. It means any new future meme coin on the Coinbase chain that's gonna start that base chain narrative again, Toshi is gonna benefit from it, right? That is why I'm bullish on it. And now it's at $180 million in its market cap. And I do think if there is one meme coin to reach that $1 billion, $10 billion market cap on the base chain, it's gonna be Toshi. And there is also the beta play to it, which is Moshi, the cat version of it. So there are these two on the base chain. That is why I do think Toshi could pull a 50 to 100x, and that is why I'm still accumulating that. Now we do have this for the same reasons we have Kokinu. Now recently I've seen some big YouTubers talking about Kokinu, but I've been talking about it for a long time. I do think some of those big YouTubers, when they run out of coins, or when they run out of inspiration, they do go and type in top meme coins and they find my videos and they talk about it. So now we got Cockinu on the AVAX chain. So believe it or not, boys and girls, Cockinu is the Toshi of the AVAX chain. And believe it or not, at some point in the future, we're gonna see people talking about AVAX meme coin season, and everyone is going crazy on that AVAX meme coin season, and everyone's starting to buy them again. So how can I protect myself, right? How can I hedge, or like how can I expose myself to the meme coin season on Avalanche without having to worry about it happening while I sleep, right? So that's the mindset. How can I benefit from a potential meme coin season on AVAX, the same thing with Toshi on base chain, without having to worry about missing out on it? I would be buying Cockinu, which is a 20 or a 40x from here, which is at $340 million in its market cap, which now if it goes to that 20 billion, you are getting close, like it could be a 40-50x from here. So the thing here is we're going off each blockchain is gonna have a meme coin worth 20 billion, right? A top meme coin worth $20 billion in its market cap, which is pretty possible. We've seen this happening over and over. So we are not going for some moon boy predictions. We're just thinking, okay, each blockchain is gonna have a top meme coin that is gonna be worth a $10-20 billion. So Toshi is the top on base chain, Cockinu is the top on AVAX, and we do have SNEC, which is the top on Cardano. And believe it or not, even though Cardano has that hate and has all that going on, it's still gonna come back. Wait for those Bitcoin maxis to come back and start shilling again altcoins. Cardano is gonna be the first to start running because it's the favorite of those Bitcoin maxis basically, and it's a functional blockchain. So SNEC is there, also at $100 million in its market cap, and if it goes to 10 billion, it's a 100x without you worrying about any rogues, any scams, anything like that, or slipping and missing out or nothing like that. And at some point in the future, believe it or not, once we're gonna have the hype in mania or euphoria, people are gonna come and think, all right, so someday you will wake up and you will see on X or on the news or on YouTube people talking top 5 meme coins on the Cardano chain. You will see that. The same thing we're seeing with base chain. Now every YouTuber is talking about Coinbase chain meme coins. So at some point, now we're trying to front run the narrative. That's how we actually make money. That's how investors think, right? So how can I be first? How can I front run a narrative before it happens? So SNEC is the top on the Cardano chain, right? At $100 million, nobody's looking at it now. But wait till you wake up one day and the Cardano meme coin season is here and you missed it. That's the point. Now we do have AI Doge as well around 100 million. I talked about this one at when it was around $20 million. Now it's 5x from there. Also is on Arbitrum chain. So one day you will wake up, like now we've seen recently with the L3 DGen blockchain meme coins running there. One day you will wake up and you will hear L2 blockchain Arbitrum meme coin season. Here are top 10 meme coins on Arbitrum. So how can you hedge yourself, or how can you position yourself for that in case it happens, right? How can you hedge and protect yourself from missing out on potential meme coin season on the Arbitrum chain? Well, there is ArbDoge. That's why it's here. That also could be like a 20, 40x, maybe even 100x if it does like a 10 billion. Also, it's a top meme coin on the Arbitrum chain, and Arbitrum becomes like some super L2. And then we come to the DEX screener, your favorite, where you find those crazy returns, crazy gains when you get in early. Now, this is one of the coins I'm looking at. Now, Hunt Boden is one of those meme coins on that DEX screener, high risk. All right, so this is super high risk. Remember that I do think now could rally. So the reason behind it now, guys, so you also understand how I operate with those low gambling meme coins. So it hasn't been doing much, but it's still holding. You can see now it's kind of ranging here. Not much is happening. I've been sharing with you this coin now for like last 2 videos, and that's what I like to see on a meme coin. I like to see that Twitter page being alive. I like to see big names, or like at least some other Twitter accounts, X accounts, tweeting about it, retweeting it, talking about it. And it's also following the narratives of Joe Biden meme coin, which rallied at above $250 million in its market cap, which we also got in early on. So we got that one here. That's one of those that I'm gonna accumulate if it drops. If I lose it all, no problem. As I said, now you should be 80% allocated to those that are just shared, going from Solana ecosystem, alpha meme coins, and then you get some portion, like maybe 30% on those beta memes, and then you get like a 10-20% on those here. You can keep trying getting into. If you get rogged, you wait, you move on to the next until you get one of them, because that can be like a next dog with hat or something. One day you will catch one of those. That's basically what we're trying to do here. We're trying to buy one at like 1 million or below and wait for it to go to 1 billion, right? So which is like 1,000x or more. So basically that's what we're trying to do. This is like a zero or hero. So we got the Hunt Biden, which is following the Biden narrative. I do think that the original, like the Joe Biden meme coin, could rally hard, especially going to the election and all that, and people making fun of that Joe Biden meme coin and whatnot. This could follow, right? This could follow. Maybe not a big runner like the Biden, but this could follow. That's not a bad entry. And now recently we've seen this one, test token. This, in my opinion, now could be a new narrative or new meta on that meme coin space on Dex Screener. So this coin recently got created as a test token, please ignore, as you can see here on top on the name. So I shared this one on my Discord. We got in earlier around $2 million in its market cap. Now it's 5.5. Earlier was around 6 million. So basically here, guys, they are kind of finding a new narrative, which basically now it's a test account, please ignore, like seeing how many people are not gonna ignore that, right? So it's a test meme coin. Don't buy it. Don't do that. People don't like to be told what to do. People went ahead and bought it, and it's picking up, right? Now we're seeing the charts are looking like the actually a true adoption. People are actually buying this. They're holding. They believe in it. They think this is the new meta, which now we've seen many meta plays on the meme coin season, on the meme coin verse. We've seen like book of something. We've seen the presidential names. We've seen Pepe and its friends. We've seen all kind of stuff, right? Each time we see a new narrative. Now I do think now this one could be in one. We are early. I do think so. So I do think we're early on something called the test token. As you can see, the charts are looking good. No rugs, no scams, no pools. Still going ahead, still going forward. It's seen a huge sell-off in the beginning, right? Like any meme coin, you see the JITs doing the JIT things, JITed out, but then it started trending upwards, right? So that's the one I'm looking at right now. I do think it can be the new meta now. We could see like the same thing like Book of Meme. This is like the top of its meta, which the same is Book of Meme of the Book of something meta, and Pepe coin is the top on the Pepe meme coins, friends, and all that. So that's about it here, guys, on today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. You let me know in the comment section which meme coins are you looking at, and don't forget you can join my Discord. You can also follow me on Twitter. I do share my day trades. I do share the coins I'm looking at as well there. And thank you so much for watching today's video. And remember, nothing is financial advice. This show is for entertainment and some education. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.